A subdivision is planned according to a common scheme of development. The common grantor includes nearly identical restrictive covenants, limiting the land to residential use. Then, despite the express restriction, the newest purchaser starts a business on his property. Snow v. Van Dam demonstrates a twist on the common scheme of development. Instead of using the common scheme to imply a restriction on land use, the court uses it to imply who can benefit from an express restriction. Thatcher Road ran through a large property owned by a common grantor. To the north, the land was low and marshy. To the south, the land was well suited for homes. In 1907, the grantor subdivided the southern part into 100 lots. Although the northern part appeared on the subdivision plan, it was considered too marshy for building and wasn't subdivided. Thurston Snow and others purchased lots in the southern part of the tract from the common grantor. Their deeds contained a restrictive covenant limiting the development of their parcels to one residential dwelling. Years later, the common grantor subdivided the northern part and sold the lots to Robert Clark. In the conveyance, the grantor and Clark agreed to limit the land to residential use. The covenant didn't reference any intent to benefit the southern lots owned by prior purchasers like Snow. Clark later conveyed a lot that sat at the gateway to the entire subdivision to Ari Van Dam, incorporating the residential use restriction. Van Dam then built a commercial building for his dairy business on the lot. Snow and other subdivision owners sued Van Dam to enforce the restrictive covenant. The trial court found in favor of Snow and enjoined Van Dam from using his lot for commercial purposes. Van Dam appealed to the Massachusetts Supreme Judicial Court.